Hello everybody, welcome back to Cities Skylines Industries with me, Biffa. Thank you very much for joining me. Today we have hit a milestone in our city. You may have actually noticed we hit the milestone in the last episode and I didn't notice, but I've noticed it today, and the milestone has prompted me to take a real deep dive look at my city and see if we can tweak our traffic and our public transportation use to get it to try and be the best it can be in our city. So let's come out of this screen and we shall see what the milestone is that we've hit. Yep, you can see it at the bottom there. We've passed 100,000 population in the city of Detroit. Let's just have a look at this. Let's just scroll back and take a look at our city as it stands at the moment. Look at all these planes, cargo planes, passenger planes. There's all sorts of stuff going on. It all started in this little area here. This is where we first built up. There we go, our residential area. And we started putting in the industries over here. Yeah, and we grew and we grew and we grew. And there's so many little areas in this city that I just love. Just little pockets of where it's just been built really nicely. I love the ore excavation industry we've got going on over here. Sort of dug into the mountain. I like that. Some generic ore industry there as well. I love this central park. I always love putting this in my city with some cool buildings around that. Of course, all the factories and things that we've got. I love this little area here. Nice little park and all the green housing and all that sort of stuff. Over here, the forestry area that caused us so many problems when we first put this in. I like this little area here as well. Look at this. If you haven't seen this before, I think this is really cool. I like that a lot. Very nice. Do some more stuff like this. The cargo sponge. Loved by many, hated by even more. I think that's really cool. Doesn't get used as much, funnily enough. We used to have cargo train right in the middle in this section here, and the traffic was horrendous, but they actually end up using this more now. And what's going on here? Oh, I thought it was cars on the train track. And it moves along nicely. It doesn't fill up, and it actually goes quite well. So it may be that we could remove that, but, you know, just leave it there for now. You have our waterworks over here, working much better. Filtration system, water pumping system, that goes really well. Of course, over here we have the place where we make our big ships, and this area over here we've been working on recently. This is growing really nicely. What is this house that's appeared over here? I'm sorry, but this area was not for living in, so please leave. There we go, be gone. And a nice little park in the middle here. Need a few more bits of detail and stuff going in here, but this area is growing. Look at that. They love this park down the middle. Lovely. And this nice tourism area here. Look at it from this way. Looking nice. And I'm really enjoyed this train station build as well. Lots of people are using this. Still want to do some more stuff here. I want to get some props, get some train station props, make a little yard, all that sort of thing. We have plans. What is this park I've just plonked down here? That's a weird place for that, but never mind. We'll leave it there for now. And then what have we got over here? We've got a little mini farming district with our double cargo trains, which are both used, which is fantastic. Quite often if they're two that are near each other, only one gets used. This farming area is humming along nicely. This is building up with the traffic here. So little spots like this we're going to take a look at and see what we can do. And then we have the other side of the river. I don't know what you would call that. I would always think this is north. So south side of the river. And we have the cargo scissors over here with all of the warehouses in. The warehouse scissors, I should say. That's working nicely. That's taken a lot of traffic out of our city. Oh, we have the Juventus Stadium. They've won every match. Oh, they've lost one match. Who was that? That must have been against Spurs, because Spurs are beating everybody at the moment. Am I right? But yeah, they've been doing really good over here. And our ferries are all working nicely. Since you put the dams in, I've got all the water flowing. I put all the dams in, I kept looking over here, and this will be dry. So, yes. And we've got another little touristy area over here, which is looking really cool. Again, I like all of this. This was all built up around our factory area. So we had the old car factory and the new car factory, which worked out really well. The cargo station built in, and we just sort of built around that. With this, I like this unique junction here off the highway, so it's sort of split this area quite nicely. There we go, very nice. And then we've got over here some more forestry. This sort of grows, dips and grows, depends. And a nice cargo airport with the loop going in and out around there. Quite enjoyed that, but lots of work can be done over here as well. So space for expansion. And then again over here, another green area with the tree, the tree area. Interesting looking spot. Again, these greenhouses just look fantastic with this colour scheme. By the way, lots of people have been asking me what LUT I'm using now, because I've changed my LUT. I will tell you that in a moment. And this little spot in here as well. Again, we've got more space to expand over here. Ah, that was an autosave. Sip of tea. And trams are picking up people and moving them from all of these residential areas all the way around here to our nice little passenger airport on an island. Oh, we still need to try and get some more water here. And we started up a park. I think we did that last episode. A nature reserve. We've got a lot more work to do on there. We're waiting for this nature reserve to grow. What is it up to at the moment? This is called Mississippi Islands. Great name. Heading up for level 2. Yeah, we've got enough entertainment, so that's fine. And that is also going to connect over here somewhere when we do something down this side. And then we finished off with all the other factories that we hadn't used in this area here. And we've got a nice little cargo interchange going on. Yeah. So lots of stuff going on in this city. Now, what I would like to do... Ooh, there we go. Yeah, the FPS up and down a bit. Well, when you reach 100k on Cities Skylines. Come on, guys. Multi-cores, multi-cores. I want to get my traffic to 80%. And I want to really, really hone my public transportation and walking. Paths are something that are missing a lot from my city. Before I do that, let me tell you what LUT I'm using. Ultimate Eye Candy. Oh, excuse me, hiccups. Ultimate Eye Candy is brilliant because you can load LUTs on the go. We were using the Relight Film LUT. There we go. Immediately you can see the change in colour. Let's go to our park over here. I like this because it looks what I would consider perhaps more realistic. You know, you look at the cars and things. They look more realistic. You look at the trees. But I just suddenly think for YouTube, you want a bit of snap. So we change from that one. Let's just do this view here. You've got trees, you've got cars, you've got buildings. We change from that one to, as you saw, let's scroll up here. Where's it gone? I've missed it. There it is. So Owls Retro WWHD. I think that's the one we had it on. Yes. So we'll load that one. There we go. Perfect. Let's close that. So instantly the snap and the pop. And still with a bit of realism in as well. I like that. But yeah, I think that looks nice. But yeah, that Ultimate Eye Candy, that's the mod where you can change the time of day, change where the sun is, you can turn on and off the weather, change the LUT, and you can have some presets. So I've got some presets saved as well for that sort of stuff. But let's have a look at our traffic. Let us see what our traffic is at the moment. 78%. No way. With 100k, I don't think 77, 78% is too bad. 76%. Why is it that it's dropping now that I'm just talking about it? Game, what is going on? How dare you? But if we just... 77%, it's going up again. So we get a rough idea of what it is. Let's have a look where our hotspots are. So going over to the first area that we built in, there's a few little hotspots. I mean... You know, areas like this that are slowing down, there's probably not a huge amount we can do. I'm just wondering, actually, whether we could add another one of these to the other side. Would it still use both? I bet it wouldn't. I bet it wouldn't. Let's just see what we can do. Because things like that, that is where your traffic is... That's where this figure's taken from. Red basically means it's used a lot. But you can see it's backing up. I mean, like another spot. Yeah, look. Little spots like that. So with a few tweaks here and there, let's see if we can put another something on this side. What have we got? What have we got? Head scratching. Ships. Where's the ships? Ships. There we go. So we've got the cargo harbour, which is the one with the train. But we've also got just the cargo harbour, which we could probably mod that onto... Oh, it's not going to... Why is that not connecting? Oh, okay, it will connect, but it needs to go on there. If I anarchy that in, is it going to remove those roads? Hopefully not. Oh yeah, it's actually got a road on it, of course. Let's just pause a sec. Let's delete those and that. I forgot about the road that's built in. There we go. So we could add that into there. Like that. And we could just see how it goes. If the traffic is tending to use this more than any other. I think I want the one-way one here. Then we'll rethink it. Small industry road. Oh, we can't build off of here. Are these going to complain with no cars? Yeah, it won't snap into that. I mean, this... Oh, I haven't got the touch it mod. That's going down to 1 lane, isn't it? That is slightly annoying. Because they're going to go down to 1 lane to then go back to 2 lanes. That might actually cause more problems than it solves. Let's leave that one running for a bit. If I had the touch it mod, I would make that 2 lane one way. Because then like these guys could bypass it and not have to go into there. We'll leave that there. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Let's turn anarchy off again. Let's have a look. What else have we got up here? Let's start at the top. Anywhere that's a bit busy that we could help with. I mean, that's okay. They're not backing up there. This is busy. Look. This is very red. Do you know what we could do on here? If we could just keep that traffic moving, that might just shave a little bit off. So if we go junction restrictions, we can say head in that junction even if it's busy. And from coming from this way as well. They just don't need to stop. Right, so this went through a few iterations, and I basically went on the idea of separating the traffic between these two things because they get so busy. So we've got this junction here that goes straight through the train cargo and then heads off through a tunnel. And then we've got this junction here, which at some point, I don't know whether you saw it in the time lapse or not. I'm not quite sure how much of that I'm going to put in. But this did sort of wiggle up and down. But it actually, just having the junction go straight into here works fine. And that keeps up with it okay. And then the 2 lanes merge over here. So, well, 4 lanes merge into 4 lanes. And then I did have a full junction here, but I only need an exit. I don't need an entrance into this area. So I've sort of deleted half of the normal sort of T-junction one that we use on the highways. You know, the one, we've used it before. Let's find one. Have I not got those in my city at all? Maybe I haven't used that so much in this city this time. But I think you know the one I mean. We haven't, have we? We've gone for all sorts of different things. Okay, well, anyway, you know the one I mean. The T-junction we've got. There it is. Look, it's that one there. We've just got the 1/2 of that in here. And they all merge quite happily there. And they all just switch lanes, go whichever direction they need to go. And this is free-flowing and busy. Now, whoa, what's going on up here? We're getting some traffic along here. People are switching lanes and doing weird stuff to come off. Is that... I bet that's from these guys here. They're leaving. They're coming through here, coming down there, and causing some issues. Well, that's all right. We can fix that. So, let's have a look. We're in the road fixing mood. Let's take our 4-lane highway. Upgrade that to 4-lane. I don't think we need... Yeah, we don't need to change that. I may also have this one as 4-lane as well. Can you give me that? As we've got this that comes on and those 3 there. And hopefully these 3 will carry on. That one will come on there. They'll probably still have to switch at some point. These 2 junctions are quite close together. But it's not going to slow down those that want to go off, because they've got a separate little lane just for them, and they've got a separate lane coming on. Already that's moving. So that is good. We're pleased with that. Okay, right, we're traffic hunting. Let's take a look around to see what other items we can change. I don't know whether that's made a huge difference to what's going on, but tell you what sometimes is deceiving is when you see parked cars. It can throw you off. But things like this, we can sort of change that. I mean, that should be stop on there, and always these guys have priority when you got little side roads like that. Junctions like this immediately look busy, but actually they're not. These are all parked cars again on the side, so not worried about that. This is getting pretty chock-a-block here. Okay, what can we do about this? I think we've already sort of worked on this area quite a lot. What probably isn't helping it is the tram coming through here. Could I have my tram come off and over around the side? I think we could probably do that. Let's just have a look. We've got this road coming up there. Well, that road can go, because our tram's going to come in there. That's going to help with the junction. Our tram isn't going to come off of there. Let's make this a bit better. Let's grab our tram tracks. One of these days, I'm going to memorise what all of these are. And I won't have to sort of do this, or I'm clicking from one to the other. No, it's not that one. No, it's not that one. Yes, it's this one. I should say bus, tram, tube. Bus, tram, tube, train, ship, plane. There we go. Bus, tram, tube, plane, ship. Train, ship. Bus, tram, tube, train, ship, plane. I've probably just made it even harder for myself. Right, where's the one? There we go. This is the one we want. There we go, get the 4 lanes in. So that's going to come over there, and then we want this to join over here somewhere. So probably just sort of in there would be great. So let's do that. And then we can just change that road as well. Hopefully that will just help things move a little bit better. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for something drastic. I want to stop all of this, my wood area, my forestry area, from going through here. I want it to use this, because people aren't using it. We're going to force them to use it by deleting some roads. We're going to delete that road there. Are you post-sorting facility? You're connected to that road. We're going to delete that one, which probably means... Oh, also save Sipperty. They're going to find another route, like this one here. So we're going to delete that one. Or are we? Or are we? We're not going to delete that one. We're just going to stop any trucks coming down there, because we still want our people to come through there. So let's use this one here. Oh, there we go. Look, we've already got... See, we've got trucks not going through, but we've got these guys going through. So why are they not stopping? That's cheating. Oh, don't tell me this mod isn't quite working properly for these to not come through here. It isn't, is it? Look. They're all coming through here, and you shouldn't look. Obey the rules of the road. Okay, so now we know that that doesn't work correctly, so we need to maybe get a bit more drastic here. We are going to delete that one. So the only way in is this way. Down there. Or this way. So either this is going to get super busy. I don't think... I mean, they can cut through here and go through this road. Which I'm going to delete this one as well. That's going. Okay, I think you're still connected to here, so that's alright. And then that's just a little path. There's no other connections, I don't think, other than this one. But I do have this one set up for no trucks. But to be honest, even though it's busy, we're going to have to just sort of see how it goes. Look, it's all coming in now, down to here. Oh, buses. Ah, yeah, buses will be a problem. Well, they'll fix themselves, maybe. Yes, they will. Let me run this for a while and see what happens. Well, that was a bit of a session off camera, trying to sort out all the traffic that was coming through here. I basically, I mean, I tried this. I just tried a little slip road for any traffic coming down here to go round there to avoid this junction. I put one going back the other way as well. I might just leave those in. They look quite interesting. But there was just so much industrial traffic coming through this route. You know, we've learned a big lesson. Don't put all your industrial stuff. You know, I linked far too much through these little roads onto the highway. That was just the start of the city. Big mistake. Well, we can fix it as we go along. But now, all of this down here, all of this stuff, these houses are all connected to that, as you can see, but all of this industry all goes through to this road, which go over these two bridges, which then link up to all of this. So, I mean, this is going to get slightly busy, quite likely. I may change this little crossover transfer area, but it's moving along okay. I've moved, you may remember this little forestry storage area was off of this main road. Well, I've moved that down to here, which is okay, and things are shuffling along nicely. We didn't see whether this was being used. Oh, we did, didn't we? And it was causing more problems than it was worth, to be honest. I'm wondering whether Let's just have a quick look at this. Have we had... Oh, this is a mod, by the way, giving me information about our cargo hub. So trucks received, trucks sent, click for more, and we get this little pop-up up here. Can I move that to where we can see it? Yes, we can. There we go. So what we're getting in, what we're getting out, all that sort of thing. Reset all counters for this building. Oh, okay, we don't want to do that. Switch between display modes. Now displaying value for last month. Current value. Oh, okay, interesting. So we can see what they're sending and what they're receiving of all the goods. I'm assuming those colour schemes are the same ones used on this one here, outside connections, that one there. I would think it is, yes. So that's quite good. That's quite good. But yeah, maybe try the touch it mod on there and swap that around. But overall, let's have a look at our traffic. 79%. I mean, we've got issues over here. These now don't have any connections to to stuff that they need. Let's quickly solve that. Let's just put a small police station in here. That can just come off the top there. Let's just put a fire station up there because they probably haven't got that. Yes, there we go. That will keep them happy. So that is not bad at all. 78, 79%. Is that a bus route or something there? I wouldn't have thought I had buses come around here, surely. Let's have a look. No, it's not a bus route. It's not whatever that is. No. No. Something yellow. Is it a tour? Do we have a tour coming around here? A bus tour. Do you know, I'm going to delete that one. I've obviously set up a bus tour that goes around roads that don't exist anymore, so... Fair enough. Right, we must find one more area that's particularly traffic filled and solve it. What do we reckon? What do we reckon? I think this little spot here. Yeah. This is pretty bad. So let's see what we can do with this. There we go. Just that little slip road there has made the world of difference. Some lane management. So we've changed that to 3 lanes. Oh, we want to stop something here. Let's grab that. We do not want that one doing a weird loop around. We want that going to here, and we want that one going to there. Yep, that's fine. So we've got, yeah, 3 lanes into here. 1 lane goes to the slip road, 2 go up to there, which is fine. And then that slip road goes along here. This changes to 4 lanes, so we've got the extra space. There we go. For them to slip onto there, and then add another section of 4 lane, just so they've got room to switch lanes back before it goes to 3 lanes again. And that is working really, really well and keeping all that moving nicely until I look down here and there's more cars. That must be better than before, surely. Oh, 78%. Still moving along. Let's see what else we can fix. Aha, there we go. Another successful junction sorted. This was backing up all the way down here. So I've changed the monorail station here to be separate from the road, which is working much better because there was, if you use the one with the road, it was given a little turning spot and cars kept coming down, turning around. It was all acting a bit funky. So I fixed that. Just noticed I need to put a path back in here. And just run the path under there somewhere. There we go, like that. Excellent, people can get around. Good, good, good. And then, yeah, we've got like these 2 little side lanes again from going onto the highway. Why are you going so slow? He was like creeping through there, wasn't he? What the heck's going on? 70, 70, 80, 70, 100. What is it that's going 100? Something off the side there's going 100. I don't know. Anyway. Yep, and the traffic has barely got... Look, they're doing it again. Slow down, then speed up again. Very weird. Well, even with that, let's have a look at our traffic. 78%. It was 79 a minute ago, so we're getting there. We're shaving little bits off at a time. Ooh, looks like we might just need to fiddle with that a bit, because that's not quite... Have we got extra roads under there? Is that what's going on? There you go, deleted that part and redid it and it's fine. Everyone's moving at the correct speed. Excellent. Well, we are almost there. We are at, it was 79% when I checked. Oh, 80%. Look at that. As I live and breathe, it's suddenly done it while we were looking at it. So 79 to 80. I want it to be 80 to 81, so we know at the very least we get 80. I've just made a few adjustments up over here by the old car factory. So I've upgraded a lot of these roads coming up here and down here and round all this area. As you can see, there's buildings rebuilding. I've upgraded these from the industry roads just to the normal roads, and they've sort of sped up the traffic moving around, which is good. This junction here is particularly busy, so I've decided to upgrade this to a 4 and 2 lane road. This one here, whoa, I did not want to place that there. Yeah, let's confirm deletion. Yeah, good. Because having this as a 4 and 2 lane road, let's put these back, makes this run much better. So there's only 2 lanes coming in, 2 lanes, that's fine. Going out, they can go to 2 over here or 2 over there. So that's 4. And that's just got this moving a little bit smoother. This junction over here is a tiny bit slow, but well, maybe, we could just upgrade that road there, and then maybe we'll leave it at that. But as you can see, is this going to be 1 way or is that 2 way? That's 2 way. We need to do so. We don't have in the whole of our city. Let's get under there and do that one. Any road maintenance at all, anywhere. If we have a look at our road maintenance truck, nope, it's this one here, and turn on that. Look, nothing anywhere has any road maintenance. If we read what this does, road maintenance depot houses maintenance vehicles. They travel around the city to boost roads, allowing travel at higher than normal speeds. Isn't that what we are looking for? And I've just spotted something over here that needs to be turned off. So I am going to put some of those in. Where is it? I just spotted, I thought it was a crematorium or something that was ready. So we're going to put some of these in our city and see how quickly they can maintain all of our roads. So how much do these cost? We've got 1.8 mil, 40,000. We are going to add maybe just a couple over here. Let's have one there and one there. Well, we've pretty much got all of our roads now. Let's have a look. The coverage really good, and the condition pretty good as well. There's a few roads that still need looking at, but the coverage is everywhere. So yeah, that's really good. So they'll slowly work away at doing that. This little section in the middle here, we said we changed the way the traffic works in this area. I've made this like a square about. So these roads are all one way in this little section here, and that's keeping things humming nicely, which is really, really good. One last thing I would like to try is the policies. I am going to put on, now this is going to be a big one because it's going to cost us a lot of money. At the minute we're losing 42,000 a week on our public transportation. Yes. So if we have a look at our policies, and we are going to put on free public transport, no ticket income, and we're going to keep an eye on how that affects our total profit down here, or a loss as it actually is. It says 5.39% of your income comes from public transportation. So that's not actually a huge amount, really, is it? 16.59% of your expenses come from public transportation. That is quite a lot. But we're going to see whether that increases or decreases, and whether that helps with the traffic in the city as well. Look, it's actually... our profit was going up there for a few moments, but hopefully more people are going to use it. I mean, there isn't a way to get an overall figure for everything. I suppose you could sort of screenshot that and then take a look once the city's been running for a while. So, oh, there we go. Look, of course, there is an overall figure. What am I talking about? Let me write that one down. 8127 per week. Residents and tourists 1046 per week. Okay. There we go. Well, we've got those figures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave my city running off camera for a long time and see how all of that kicks in, how it affects everything. And yeah, hopefully that will help. Wow, what a long episode that was. It's taken me most of the day to record that. I probably edited that down into a more easily digestible chunk. So enjoy, and hit the big B with the T stain to subscribe. Check out one of the other videos on the screen as well. I always pointed my finger when I say that. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.